What a gwan, peeps, what a gwan. It's Valerie here. Valerie's Natural Oracle. And this is the third time today I've tried to record this. I don't know what's going on. First of all, I forgot to turn the mic on and the camera because I'm using the camera. And then the second time, and I'm going to check just in case. No, it's on. Cool. So, first time, I did this whole thing for about 20 minutes. And then when I went to play it back, there was no volume. I forgot to turn the mic on. Because if you plug in a mic into a camera, the mic takes over. And so if you don't turn on the mic, you have no volume. So I've had to start again. And so the second time round, the SD card. And I did even longer because I did not only the previous read and then I did it again because I thought I didn't want to do it, that you didn't see it. I'm so flabbergasted. We're now into the afternoon trying to do this because in between that I had no gas because something went wrong, and then I had the gas engineers come out, and I've been through all sorts of nonsense today, but that's sorted. And the third thing is I woke up this morning with this sore throat and I think this is not right, something's not right here. I start burn the Palo Santo and the sage, and it burnt for like an hour after I put it down. It's like Spirit said, we're going to clear this good and proper. And ever since I started burning the sage, okay, the sore throat is almost gone. It just feels tight now. And it's almost like Spirit says, there's something that's trying to stop you from doing this. So now, this is third time lucky because I'm into threes. As you can see, my candles are burning. 3, 1, 2, 3, the Trinity. I'm into the number 3. Do you know, so third time is a charm, so hopefully we can get this recorded. I've reformatted the SD card because I'm using my camera now because it keeps messing with, again, I'm having problems. It's like, and you know, this is the age of Aquarius. I shouldn't be having these problems because I'm an IT person. I don't have these problems normally, but it's almost like spiritual warfare. Something's trying to stop me from giving you the message. Anyway, let's get down to business because I was using this one. I was using the money and the law of attraction, and this will be the third message I've got out of this today. I'm not even going to go back to the previous because it's like I'm not meant to give you that message if that's the case. Do you know what I mean? I went through, it's like I've been through an hour and a half of this, then I've had to engineer in between, and I've even changed my broadband. That's how deep it's got because like, it's like, anyway, the broadband company I was with is just giving me hassle. So I said, you know what, it's time. It's time. They're trying to put the prices up on me. I said, Nata bungo wungo. I'm one of those people. I'm no longer loyal to anything. Because once upon a time, you could be loyal to these companies, but you can't anymore because they just keep creeping the prices up on you, and that's their strategy. Because I used to work for Sky. So I know what their strategy is. So I said, no, I'm not being loyal. I'm not doing that. So anyway, so much to tell you. So much to tell you. Do you know what I mean? The previous read, I was talking about give and take. I was talking about making sure you get on your game because this is the age of the Spirit Aquarius. And Spirit doesn't want us to be broke. Spirit wants us to be abundant. Do you know what I mean? And this is what came out previously. But in order to be abundant, sometimes you've got to give rather than receive. Yes, we need balance in our lives and we need to give and take. We need to have the balance, the yin and yang, the feminine, the masculine and all that. But sometimes you should give without expecting anything back. And I can give you a good example of that. And I'm rambling now. I can give you a good example of that. Tuesday, I was in London. I needed to get home. And there was a strike. And I think today they're having another strike. It's Tuesday and Thursday this week. And I needed to get home. And they don't tell you in advance there's going to be a strike. Or so I would have went home the day earlier or the day after. But no, they don't tell you. It's just they say, right, we're going on strike. Okay, so I got to Charing Cross. I managed to get to Charing Cross from where I was, but I'm stranded after that. So I looked for the bus, stood there for an hour and a half. Now I walked past this woman, and this woman had been trying to get a taxi from even before I even got to the bus stop. So I thought, something told me, it's almost like, Spirit, I've got to go and catch this train. What do we do, Spirit? And like, for some reason, I just walked out in front of this woman, held my hand out, and the taxi turned up. They stopped for me. And it's like, this woman's like, are you going to Euston? You're going to Euston? I said, yeah. I said, jump in. Do you know, because we're going to the same place, it's nothing for her to jump in. And on top of that, we shared the fare. there. Do you know what I mean? There's nothing, you know, and I could have been, because she even got on the phone to her daughter and said to her daughter, oh God, this kind woman just let me get in the taxi with her. And it turned out she'd been there an hour before trying to get a taxi, and they wouldn't stop for her. I don't know why they wouldn't stop for her, but I put my hand out and this taxi stopped. I was like, what? And so, I was that person's earth angel. She just got on the phone and she was saying, oh my God, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be getting there. I mean, she missed her train, but I got mine. If I'd have waited 5 minutes later, I would have missed my train. But I caught my train with 5 minutes. I left when my son lives at 11 o'clock, which only takes me an hour to get to Euston, right? From where my son lives. Okay. But on this occasion, I knew the strike was happening from the day before. I left at 11 and I barely caught the train at 2:30 in the afternoon. Madness. Anyway, I say all that to say it's good to give sometimes because it helps with receiving. People don't know this. This is why when you get people at a certain level, especially celebrities, they're forever doing charity because they know that by giving back, they're going to be receiving tenfold. Do you know what I mean? They're going to be receiving tenfold. By giving back, they're going to be receiving tenfold. So bear that in mind, okay? You know, because I could have been completely mean and said, no, you're not sharing my taxi. You're not sharing my taxi. I'm getting to where I'm going. And it's like, you know, she was older than me even. And it was like, you know, it wasn't that I felt sorry for her. I thought, well, if we're going to the same place, why are we... Do you know, there's no point quibbling about it. Whereas there's people out there that would have been really selfish about said, no, I don't want you in my taxi. That's it. Go and get your own. But no. So, anyway, let's get a message out because I can ramble all day, as you know. So, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance. What money situation do you want us to know about now? Because I've been through 2 already. And this is annoying now, but I'm hoping it works this time. So, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance. Please give us the message we need for the collective. Please give us a message for the Patreon collective. What do you want us to know about our money situation? So, I can always tell a different financial abundant story. So Spirit, why are you saying that? Can you say that, people? Why are you saying that, Spirit? Let's find out. Okay. So what anyone else has or does not have nothing to do with you. You get that message? What anyone else has or does not have has nothing to do with you. The only thing that affects your experience is the way you utilize the non-physical energy with your thought. Your abundance or lack of it is in your experience has nothing to do with what anybody else is doing or having. It only has to do with your perspective. It only has to do with your offering of thought. If you want your fortunes to shift, you have to begin telling a different story. You know what that means, don't you? If you're in positivity, just like I said, don't give to receive. Give because it's from the heart. Give because you love to do it. Even smiling to somebody on the street is giving. You know, having a conversation with somebody at a bus stop, you don't know, you could have been that person's earth angel and you could have just given them a conversation that they probably haven't spoken to somebody all week. Do you know what I mean? These things are still giving. But it says here, I can always tell a different financial abundance story. Are you getting into spirits? Are you setting in your intentions? Are you moving forward with whatever you need to move forward with? Because that card is here for a reason. So I'm going to get some cards out. Do I get out the same ones? Yeah. See, this is the 3rd time I'm getting these cards out. So, and you wouldn't believe it, would you? But Holy Spirit, it's been a weird day. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance. Please give me the message. Thank you. Please give me the message. What message do you have for the collective? Thank you, Spirit. You know I don't take droppings because my spirit goes to gangster. So, let's see. What is this story? Why is this here? I can always tell a different financial abundance story. Are you guys thinking in a lack mindset? Are you not planning for your future? Are you not setting your intentions? Is this why this card is here? So Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please give me the message. Thank you. Please give me the message. What message do you have for the collective? Thank you. Please let us know what the message is. Thank you, Spirit. So the first card out is the 3 of Swords. Now, in a spiritual sense, this is you kind of like saddened about your situation, or is there something you're sad about, full stop? I mean, that's telling me a different story already. But the 7 of Coins, okay, but what you need to do is actually sit and wait. Is there something that you've been looking at for a long time, and it's now you're getting annoyed with it? You're getting the sadness with it. You're feeling the loss with it. Is there something you've been? What you reap, you sow. Okay, and this is what this Seven of Coins is about. Is there stuff that you should be setting intentions about and watching them grow? And instead of that, you're focusing on something else, the heartbreak of something. And you shouldn't be focusing on that. You should be focusing on yourself. I said this time and time again. You know, I can always tell a different financial abundant story. If you're not telling yourself that you're abundant, then you're not going to be abundant. Because look, here's the Two of Cups, this union. If you come into union with yourself and balance out yourself, you will find the abundance in you. Oh, what a gwan, peeps, what a gwan. See, look, the King of Coins. Oh, my goodness. This is you in the future, the big boss. The boss man. But you know what as well? Immediately I've seen it up. I'm going to get one more card out, the Eight of Cups. But you might need to work away from certain things. Okay, let's have a look at this. So the first card is the Three of Swords, and the second card is the Seven of Coins. With these two cards together, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, you were once in this lack of mind. You was in a lack mindset. You thought about, you thought about other things. You thought about other people. You didn't see your worth, but now you've planted seeds. You've planted seeds and they're growing. Or you should be doing that, I'm telling you. Because if you do this, and this is the current position, this is you will get the balance, you will get your union, you will come into union with yourself. You will find the balance on how to manifest. You can be your own boss. You can be this boss bitch, this boss man, this stable, reliable person. Energy is just energy. If I say, this is saying the King of Pentacles, but, it could be you. In your masculine energy, making the Pentacale. But it says here that you need to walk away from certain things, or you need to come out of some kind of, you need to turn your back on certain ways. It could be emotionally, physically, spiritually. It could even be you turning away from a specific perspective. But whatever it is, you need to let it go for it to work out. Because look, I can see some of you are stressing out. Some of you are stressing out. This is what's coming out of the bottom of the deck now. You're stressing out. But here's the other story to this. And I'm not going to keep it too long because I don't want Kimber just messing about with me again. Because a different story's come out again. Wow. So, the story here's what I've got here is here. Look. You were heartbroken about something. Somebody broke your heart. Okay. But you've learned from that. You've bossed up. And now you've planted some seeds that you're waiting to grow. You could even come into union with somebody who is the boss bitch, the boss man, the King of Pentacles. Okay? Or this is you coming to union with yourself or finding a new love with somebody else. It could be reconciling with somebody. But what I'm getting here is that with this King of Pentacles, it could be this King of Pentacles. Either it's a union with somebody who is your divine counterpart, or it could be a reconciliation. But whatever it is, this person, in order for you to come into union with this person, they need to walk away from specific situations. They need to walk away from specific situations. And this is what they're finding so hard. Is it that they can't walk away from their old ways or their old people or whatever? Is it that they're still stuck in a mindset? Because what I'm getting here is they do want to start again. And the Wheel of Fortune is here. This is about closing cycles, changing cycles. They do want to work with you. But look, they need to, it's coming out again, they need to put a death to something. I'm not taking that any further. I'm not taking that any further, but what I'm putting here is that you need to shake yourself up and start concentrating, being consistent on what you're doing. What you reap, you sow, because you will actually find the happiness that you desire. You can be your own King of Pentacles, but it looks like you need to walk away from specific things because it's nothing but headache. It's nothing but sleepless nights. It's nothing but, you should be concentrating on yourself. This is what this is about. You should be concentrating on yourself and not other people in the background. Because I'm getting that you're still, some of you are still looking at people in the background when you should be looking at yourself. And this is what's causing your focus to wane. You should be looking at the seeds that you're planting. Yeah, interesting that that's come out. So I'm going to leave it there, people, because I don't want my camera crashing on me again. I hope you enjoyed that and that made sense to you. And I hope you like the new setup. It's just that I thought I'd use the camera instead of, because I have cameras. I'm a photographer, you know. So let me just use the cameras and see if, you know, because I like the quality of the camera as opposed to the phone. I must admit. I mean, I use the phone for TikToks and stuff like that, but, you know. And if you didn't know, go down to the description. You can find the links to all my social media. But as you know, but if you're on Patreon, you already know that. So until next time, take care.